What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm the Disc Golf Nerd, and it's time to take another look inside my bag for another In the Bag update video for spring 2024, at least kind of heading into spring here. It's still not quite there yet, but we've kind of seemed like we've turned a corner away from winter at this point here in the Pacific Northwest and the Portland area at least. And these are the discs that I have been carrying recently, and then I intend to kind of build my bag around as far as testing and stuff that I want to carry for myself out there on the course here in 2024. So quick look around the studio here, a little behind the scenes for people who haven't really seen this before. Decided to go kind of POV style again on this video because I like the way it worked out last time. A couple things you guys might not have seen here in the studio. We got Snake Eyes. This is an original large size G.I. Joe from the 90s. And then I got this guy as well. The Action Man, what is it? Disc Extreme. He throws battle discs, it exclaims. Pretty hilarious. This is something I came across on one of my kind of vintage toy pages that I follow, and I hadn't really seen this before. I wasn't aware of it. I like how he's wearing like a paintball mask. He's got the disc and stuff. If this video gets to 500 likes, I'll buy another one of these and open it up and do a video or something like that. But for now, he just kind of hangs out in my review studio. I thought you guys might get a laugh out of that. But before we dig into the bag, I had a couple things I want to tell you guys about. Of course, as always, you can find coupon codes for Upper Park bags like the Rebel, the Shift, the Pinch Pro that I'm going to show you here in this video as well. You can find those in my link tree and in the links in the description. As always, Disc Golf Nerd 10 gets you 15% off anything you need from Upper Park. You can also find a coupon code for NSH Custom Discs. One final announcement before we actually dig into the bag proper and take a look at what I'm throwing at this point in time. I want to let you guys know that I have my Disc Golf Nerd Rooster Rock Signature Edition jersey dropping. Those are live and available to order. You can find the link in the description. Teamed up with Disc Golf Robot out here in the Pacific Northwest and made this really awesome artwork to put on this jersey. Just did such a great job, and I really love the way it came out. It really captures the beauty of the Pacific Northwest, the Columbia River Gorge, Rooster Rock, all the places that I love, and it really came out fantastic. I'm so stoked on it. I'm definitely going to be wearing it myself. Rock this awesome jersey. It has a small Disc Golf Nerd logo on the sleeve, but it's not really about me. I just wanted to make a really cool looking shirt that anybody out in the western states and loves this area could represent out there on the course. And it's really comfortable, and can't wait to continue wearing mine. All right, moving on to the bag. Let's take a look at what I am kind of testing and carrying right now out there on the course. And we're going to start in this interior pouch here in no particular order. I got the Lift Discs Neon Mega Puddle Top Approach Disc that I've been testing. You guys saw the review on this one. Really nice disc. It's super accurate. It really is. It has a pretty limited range for me, it seems, and I'm not sure if it's going to stick around. But this is one that's kind of just getting an extended test in my bag to see how it does. So far, I've enjoyed it, though. My main putter right now is this Dagger, Fort Stevens Dagger. Great flyer off the tee as well and on approach. But this is also the one I'm putting with. If I was going to play a more serious round, I'd probably take this white one as well to have a pair. But for now, I pretty much just use this one. This is for all my putts, and I will throw it off the tee. I will approach with it because it's just a stock dagger. It's not a big deal to replace. But I do really like this. I guess it's not stock exactly because it's got this Oregon State Parks stamp on it, and it was from a really memorable round out there at Fort Stevens for the first time last summer. We got the soft magnet. I mean, it's just got to be in here. And I've actually really been leaning on this again for the last year or so. I'm throwing it a lot on a lot of my open layups and stuff. I'm back to kind of throwing little touch shots with this. After a long time of really getting dialed with forehand and backhand with my approach discs that you'll see, my overstable ones like that Neon, and another one we're going to get to in a second. Like, I've really gotten back to being comfortable approaching and throwing off the tee with this magnet, and it's been cash money of late. This one is the super old, super beat up 4-chain that I've had in the bag for quite a while. This thing is just so nice. I got a Condor in here, and inside the Condor is a glitch. You can actually throw these both at the same time, which is kind of funny. The Condor works that way with a lot of discs. You can put a disc inside it and grab it as one entity and throw it, and they'll split apart somewhere in the flight, which is a lot of fun. I'll talk about the glitch first. I just have this in the bag for fun. It's a fun disc to kind of mess around with, and it does seem to have like pretty effective uses at times. I mean, I could pretty much throw the magnet just as straight, but maybe not quite as like laser straight all the way floaty. It's more of a flip up and kind of soft movement out of the magnet. This thing you can just get it to pop up and hold on a laser, and it's just a lot of fun and something I'm carrying in the hopes that maybe I'll play some catch with it this summer as well, because that'll be fun. And then I got the Condor, right? So just basically a giant beaded mid-range, and it's just really fun to throw. This one is 180 grams. Big boy, tons of glide. I love the big feel in the hand. Like, you guys know I have big hands, even next to this Condor. Like, I can pretty much span it, but I just like the feel of that. I don't know. There's something about it. It's just something that I've always liked throwing this thing. Also extremely fun to play catch with. You got to be a bit more careful trying to jump up and grab it, but you can throw it really far as well. So just another fun disc I wanted to have to mess around with. Up here, I got some kind of utility discs. This is an overstable NX01 with the Half-Life 2 custom design from NSH Custom Discs. Then I also have this NX01, which is a standard one, but this one, 172, nice hyzer flip distance driver, and a really great roller disc as well. Probably my best backhand roller is this guy. Really nice. And then I got a backup. This is my number one from 2023. Disc Golf Nerd Defiant. A lot of mileage on it, but still flies exactly the same pretty much. Hasn't broken in at all. But I am throwing the new 2024 edition more. So same disc, big chunky rim, and we went with this multicolored high-vis colorway with the yellow, translucent yellow, translucent pink, clear top, really gathers the light. Flexible, comfortable design, basically throwing this as much as I can. I throw it all the time. Perfect to just kind of throw up high on some hyzer and chip into the basket because it flips up, but it still will fade. I can also throw it laser straight, basically using it whenever I can. And then I also have the Mr. Putt, board flat, mean, overstable approach disc. Solid as well for like forceful spin putts or like headwind putts, and tremendous forehand roller disc. It just rolls like a wheel. It's amazing. Swinging around to this side, got Mr. Mushmoon hanging out here. My good friend made him. I got an EMAC Truth. This is one I don't always carry, but I do like it quite a bit. This one actually Eric sent me to review, and it's in the Fusion X plastic, so it's pretty overstable for a Truth. This one's actually really nice for like forehand approaches outside of the range of my overstable approach discs, just with more speed, but still pretty stable for my forehand, and also quite nice for hyzers and more stable mid-range shots, but not a disc I really need a lot in the courses that I play. I'm throwing a lot of like drivers off the tee, and then I'm, putting or approaching from there. Another disc living on this side right here is the DX It, and this one is just a hyzer flip machine, super flippy, great woods disc to stand up and easily work over on turns and stuff. Good roller disc, kind of like my flippy trick shot disc almost, but still pretty controllable. I mean, it's not totally unthrowable for me and my ability, my skill level, and my arm speed. I don't put so much power on it that I can't throw it. It's very understable, of course. You gotta know what you're doing a little bit. The Matrix is a disc that I just kind of bought recently because I had some credit at the Disc Golf Depot. And it's just one that I remember reviewing and enjoying. And I've kind of been going back to that. That's kind of why I have the Condor. I reviewed it. I ended up selling it to a buddy who was kind of getting started just to mess around with, and it's one that I kind of wish I would have held on to because it's just a fun disc to have. The Matrix was one that I reviewed and then kind of moved on as well, sold or traded or whatever I did to get the next disc and the next one and so on. I don't even know if I have any footage of me throwing this thing yet. Just put it in the bag to mess around with a little bit, and I was throwing the Hex, but I don't care enough to have it. It's not different enough from my Gobies. So the Matrix one I'm just kind of messing around with. Electron plastic, very grippy. Probably not as good as the Proton version as I recall so far, but we'll see. Also got a Wombat 3 in here, and this one is a DX Wombat 3. I just wanted to have something flippy in DX plastic and have that nice flat top mid-range feel that I like with a bead, and I've only barely started throwing this as well. I just got it the same day as the Matrix. Something I want to revisit after really enjoying the DX It and some of the other baseline plastic discs that I've had over the years that always seem to fly quite good for me. And it's a flippy mid-range already, so if it gets more flippy, it's not really going to be that big of a problem. It's kind of the goal, is to have a disc that'll move right easy. Next, I gotta have a Gobi. This one is just a stock orange. It's not a first run. It's just like the one that I first tested, but had a wipe stamp already, I believe, and then I just put some yellow on the outside with my Neon Lemon Zest yellow. I probably will do it again. I want to get it a little bit more vibrant, but It looks really nice anyway, and kind of matching the theme of a lot of yellows and oranges in the bag. But yeah, Gobi, pretty much my favorite mid-range of all time. Gotta have it. Laser straight flyer. Quite neutral overall. I can get it to fly straight to fade. I can get it to fly basically straight all the way. Turnovers, whatever I want to do, I can pretty much do with this disc. It's a Max Wax sitting here, by the way. Shout out to Max Wax. And finally, we're going to round it out with a few drivers over here. Just trying to test a few different things and narrow down a small section of drivers to get the job done. I really don't want to have a ton of discs. First over here, we got my old stock Lucid Escape. Nothing exciting about this disc whatsoever. 170, just basic Lucid Escape. Not super grippy right now, at least not how it feels right now, but it's just been a workhorse that I've thrown a lot of shots with, and a disc I don't really worry too much about losing. Kind of like my Gobi at 9 speed range, basically. I can throw it however I want. And it's gotten a lot of functional use on the course, but not a disc I have any footage throwing, because it's just like a tool that I use while I'm playing rounds. I'm never like filming fun shots with that. We got a Pro Wraith in here, and this one's been getting a lot of use over the last little while here. I've had this since last year. Nice flippy disc that's workable. I also like that it's cheap. It's nothing flashy or interesting, exciting about this thing at all. Really easy to replace, and it is 162 Pro Wraith. Phenomenal hyzer flip flyer, probably a better distance driver than any of the hype stuff for average players out there, like honestly. And we also have a Pro Destroyer. I like that Wraith so much, I got one of these to test. Only thrown it a couple times, but it seems like it's going to do similar thing. Just be a solid, stable distance driver for my arm. That was $12. Really nice, super grippy plastic. It's got some nice give to it. This New Run Pro is a nice feeling plastic. This one's even nicer than my Wraith, but yeah, again, I don't even think I've thrown that more than a couple times, so we'll see. But I have the Yiquan Discs Ho Yi, and this one is so nice. I actually asked them to send me a couple more of them. Let me see. I have them right over here. Where are y'all hiding? Oh, right here. So you can see the stamp and stuff, and how unbelievable beautiful these discs are. Like, I don't know if the camera's really capturing. Swing it around. See the stamp a little bit. There you go, Ho Yi. So 10-6, -1, 2. I don't know, the 6 may be a bit generous, but it's a far-flying disc for sure. And really, really gorgeous. Flat top, controllable 10-speed driver, somewhere in between like an Escape and a Wraith kind of deal. But it's a really solid flyer, so look for a full review on that. I will continue to test that for sure. Then, I got a Supreme Escape that I'm testing, and this one is definitely experimental. I have no idea if it's going to stick around, but it might. It's a solid flyer. I still haven't gotten quite the feel for it, but I can definitely see the benefits. It's a nice stable run of Escape, so kind of more integrity to hold and hook up that bit more than my other runs that I've tested. Put this glue die on it. Solid disc, though. I'll continue to mess around with that. Nice feeling plastic, and took the die really well. Oh, and finally, the only Havoc I'm throwing right now, this is my kind of headwind or overstable distance driver that's kind of going head-to-head with the Destroyer. And this one and the Destroyer might get carried and used in kind of similar situations, but I'll throw this if there's no danger, and I'll throw the Destroyer if I might lose it. That's a possibility. This thing looks really cool while it's spinning, kind of going for that Simon Die rip-off type idea, and it worked out well. Nice run of these Opto X Havocs. Andy got me a few of these a couple years ago for Christmas, and they're really, really nice, domey, stable run of Havoc. So if you tried the Havoc but you found it a bit flippy, this is a really nice run to check out. Well, that's it for my In the Bag video for spring 2024. Big thank you to everybody who helps support the channel, my viewers, subscribers, Disc Golf Nerd Patreon support team, of course, Upper Park Disc Golf, the makers of the best bags on the market. Disc Golf Depot has been awesome to work with again. NSH Custom Discs, the makers of my signature Disc Golf Nerd Defiant and other fantastic PDJ-approved 3D printed disc golf discs. And newest edition, Disc Golf Robot for my Disc Golf Nerd jersey. The Columbia River Gorge Rooster Rock inspired jersey is available now. Order in the description below, along with all the other ways you can help support the channel and save money on awesome gear for yourselves. I'm going to be out of here for a little while. I'm going to take at least a month or so to kind of clear my head, step back, think about what I want to do with the channel, come back and be more invigorated, hopefully to make better content for you guys after that. So I will talk to you all soon, but not very soon, as always. So I'll talk to you guys later. Cheers.